Hello and welcome to today's edition. My name is Stephen Williams. I work fully as a full-time employee with Metakama Online Computer, and today I'm going to be introducing you to this course that says the basic introduction to computer studies. You need this course as a basics to enable you to work on the computer effectively, and it gives you a general knowledge on computer studies. So we want to begin to answer this question. What is computer? You know, the moment you hear this, your mind will be tricked and you'll be thinking, what is this computer? It's not actually far from you. It's not far from the devices you've been using. But straight ahead, I will just define the concept computer for you. All I just need you to do is just to pay attention carefully and follow me duly. So, what is a computer? Computer is an electronic device that accepts data and processes the data into an information. Now you will notice that I have bolded some components of this definition, which is very striking to me. The first is that a computer must be an electronic device. That's one. It needs to have the capacity to accept a data, then ability to interpret it into an information. But we have two basic concepts also to clear in this definition. What is then data? Data is a raw and an unprocessed information. So assuming you want to make a meal and you bring the components you need to prepare rice, and there is no fire or anything to put it in place. They are just but the raw foodstuffs, right? So that is how a data is. So a data is an unprocessed information. But what is an information? An information is an already processed data. So that means if you combine the components that you need to prepare rice and you prepare it very well, that is already an information that is already a meal. So therefore, computer is an electronic device that accepts the data first and processes the data into information that is usable to the end user. So therefore, the computer is classified into some basic components which we'll be discussing quickly. And the first point there is the hardware, and the second one is the software components. So let's quickly look at the hardware components. Now, the hardware components are the components of the computer that you can see, you can feel and touch. And this enables you to carry out some basic functions on your computer. So straight ahead, I would like to talk about the subdivision under the hardware components. We have the input and the output devices. Now, the input devices are those that send in commands into the computer system. For example, we have the keyboard, the mouse, and the scanner. Now, in the other example where we have the output devices, now these are devices that helps to interpret back what has been imputed into the computer system. So quickly, the examples of the output devices are the VDU, which is your monitor. VDU simply means the visual display unit. We have printers, we have speakers. There are a lot of examples which I will give you an assignment to go and find about. So quickly, they are divided in that order. So next is what we call also the peripheral components of the computer. First, we'll be looking at what are they? What are these things that are actually called the peripheral components of a computer? Now, the peripheral components of the computer are the components of the computer that the user cannot do without. Now, something like the VDU of a computer, you will not be able to see what you are imputing into the system without a VDU or a monitor. And why are they really called peripheral components of a computer? Let me ask you a question. Can you be able to type in without a keyboard? So a keyboard is an example of a peripheral component of a computer. You have the mouse. It's a peripheral component of the computer which you cannot do without. You have the VDU. So in this section, we'll be dealing with all these peripheral components of the computer one by one. But to start with for today is the basic function of the mouse. Now, the mouse enables you to select. It enables you also to find options. It enables you also to open documents. And when you look at the mouse component, is divided into two, which is the right part and the left part. And that is a scroll bar in between an optical mouse. The right side is used for right clicking and the left side is used for left clicking. But note carefully that the left side is majorly used for selecting and the right side is used for options. Now perhaps you want to navigate quickly to open a document. All you need to do quickly is just to double click on that document and there is open. So thank you for listening to today's edition. I look forward to meeting you very soon. Like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. If there are questions you want to ask, you can leave it in the comment section down below. Thank you for listening.